Yowie zowie wowie, it must be time for Phoenix Wright. That's right. Welcome back, everybody. So, let's get in. I have to admit I've had to take a bit of a break in between. It's been a bit of a while since I last recorded this, so I'm a little blanking out here, which is maybe a little bit bad in such a detail-oriented game, but what are you going to do? I know that we got done with the trial, obviously, and we got Maya out of jail, posted bail, and I don't remember exactly why, but we have to try to find... Yeah, no, I remember we have to try to find evidence of Gourdy for Lotta Hart. I don't remember why we needed to do that favor for her. But anyway, we now have this amazing K9 unit with us, Missile, who almost destroyed the freaking hot dog stand over here. Or did he go after the balloon? Because Larry has set up this big, crazy Steel Samurai balloon over here. Anyway, yeah, okay, so Missile is here. We also have some other items we can go pick up from Gumshoe. Did I say that Edgeworth was helping us out? No, I admit that Gumshoe is helping us out with this amazing gear. I'm trying to think, like, well, how would I write this story? How would this story be written? I imagine the fishing pole's gonna be the answer, because we're gonna fish up some evidence while hunting for Gourdy. But I don't know. I can't make any promises for sure yet how the story goes. Obviously, I haven't been exactly one-to-one with my guesses previously, so I shouldn't go too hard on these ideas. But let's carry on with Missile in tow now for the time being, before we go to get the fishing pole. What's gonna be my next choice? Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything out about Gourdy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time.
It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Wow! No, you don't. No sneezing.
Achoo!
Oh, I see, the camera goes off. That's actually kind of funny. That's a loud sneeze if the freaking gunshot camera goes off. I told y'all, no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. Oh, okay, well that'll explain that, I suppose. It'll trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
Oh, poor Phoenix. Really. Oh, that's odd. I haven't looked at this thing here.
Hey, Nick!
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then?
I'm not having this conversation. See, I can't remember. Did we have this one? Was that another repeat? It seems kind of familiar to me, but it's been such a while, I can't say for sure. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the reason is because aluminum is very, very light, and you need light but durable equipment when you're, trekking in the woods. I'd assume that's why. I mean, planes are made out of aluminum as well, because, you can't really make very heavy airplanes, so, yeah. Okay, not much to look at around here. Let's chat it up with Lotta. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa! Didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gourdy. That's right, she's got some extra intel. Okay, yeah, well, I guess that was obvious. Why else would we be doing this crazy goose chase? So, about Gourdy.
What are you going to do if Gourdy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFA. Oh yeah, Maya wasn't in the courtroom when she was doing her UFA story.
UFA?
Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Ooh, I know that feeling.
Right.
Oh, there's more to talk about Gourdy? What? Wait, this is the same dialogue. Okay. This is the same dialogue, but there wasn't a check there. Okay. That's kind of cool that she is actually a university student. I wonder why there isn't a check there. Is it that we gotta come back later to talk to her again if we have better stuff? I don't honestly know. Now, how did... No. What am I doing? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna go to present, and then we can go. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly a squat about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Sure, I guess. I gotta do what I gotta do to get me a picture of Gourdy. That's why I raised the sensitivity of my mic. Just, watch yourself from now on, okay?
Sorry.
I wonder if that's gonna come back somehow, the camera being set up again to be more precise. I don't know. I'm glad I did that enlargement. No kidding. If we didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now, or worse.
There's never a lack of drama when you're on a case, is there, Nick?
Why? Are you always on the verge of horrible failure like this? Careful, or the stress will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message of support. That's actually really funny that the game, you know, through Lotta, the game itself, like, calls out itself that these are always such do or die situations, these cases we've been doing. Okay, nothing to say about Maya's mom?
You know, I was wondering.
Yeah?
What if you get a picture of Gourdy, and it turns out like this enlargement did?
You're crazy? A blurry picture like this don't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I'm Gourdy, hear me roar. I can't turn something like this into the paper. What kind of fool do you all think I am? The kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Good points, Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing to say about the map. Nothing to say about the boulette. I wonder if she has anything to say about the cute dog. That's less cute when it's after hot dogs, but...
Hey, Lotta!
Oh, cute! He yours?
He's a K9 police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh. K9s are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gourdy smells like.
I hadn't thought about that.
Oh god, so... can't actually... But, you know, we might find some other evidence while we're doing our silly lake monster hunt, so... Okay, that was everything there. Now let's go to the boathouse and let's see if this finally pays off, this damn place. This actually looks promising. You know, we're gonna intro cut in here.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good?
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, They're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
Okay, still nothing bigger than that. Ooh, there's something new to look at there, although we never know, it might just be the same dialogue again. But with Missile here, I just realized maybe we could sniff out some traces on the boat? There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Oh, that rat. I forgot about that detail. So, yeah, can't use Missile for that. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Well, Horsefeather. Okay. Looks like this place is once again a dud, and I think I've, exhausted all the stuff to do here. I guess it's time we go get that fishing rod I'm so hopeful for. Wow, I really thought the dog would get some results, honestly, though. Can we go here? Nothing to do here. I mean, I'm thinking maybe Edgeworth would be here, but... Mr. Grossberg, he's gone as well. Right, I remember that. Oh, now we're here. Did I show Missile to Maya while we were here? I can't remember. Oh. Okay. Alright then, Maya. I think I did show her, and I was confused that there wasn't any dialogue with her being all excited about Missile. Alright, so... Were we able to swap the secret weapons here, or did we have to hand a Missile in? Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? Let's go with that fishing pole. Blah, blah, blah. Can we borrow the fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. I wonder if I should have actually taken the metal detector first, if my suspicion is right that the fishing pole's the right answer. But, I mean, for all I know, it's in order, and the metal detector is the one that solves everything, so, you know, who knows. Alright, the public beach. Nothing to talk new with Larry, I don't think. Nope. Alright, well, let's show you the fishing pole. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake.
I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gourdy.
You really gonna try to fish out a monster?
To save Edgeworth, yes.
Brings a tear to my eye, in more ways than one.
Thanks for the kind words, I suppose. Stay crying here, then. We're gonna go to the woods first. Because there's a nice big lakefront here to toss the fishing pole in. Not the pole, you know, the lure of the pole. I'm not stupid. Of course, it could finally be the boat place as well. There's a nice lakefront there as well.
Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot.
A good spot? For what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Whoa, 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 what, Phoenix? Yeah,
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Ugh, she hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
That's funny, she flipped to the side because she's at the lakeside. They're using the sprites from the courtroom. That's kind of a nice little touch. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ow, my leg!
Oh no, not this again. Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her?
My poor wallet. Oh geez, so that didn't quite go according to plan. Oh well, let's see what Lotta has to say about the fishing pole. I had some point I was gonna make, but then I got lost in all of that crazy silliness. What the heck was I gonna say? Oh well, we'll carry on. We'll carry on.
Lotta, wait. For catching Gourdy?
A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind?
Yes! I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole.
Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck.
Thanks.
I don't believe it. Alright then. Didn't quite go according to plan. Yeah. Okay, well let's go still to the lakefront, the boathouse, because there's a nice view to the lake there as well. We might be able to catch something from there. Or we'll just have to go get that metal detector, and my whole guess about the fishing pole was completely off base. Kind of looks like it, because... Okay, well the other part is I'm getting a little worried here that now I'm getting into adventure game syndrome, where there is some like tiny thing I should be doing that I'm completely forgetting here. But the thing is, this game, isn't heavy on the interactions, so I feel like those like automatic cutscenes when you walk into an area are the answer to this problem. So I'm gonna... I can't think of like, because you don't really use items in the environment per se. Like, the only way you use them is by talking to people, and of course in the courtroom. But I mean, in these investigation phases, you only use them when presenting them to people. And I've presented the fishing pole to basically everybody. Except Gumshoe, I suppose. For Hexies, let's do this real quick, and then hand it in. So that's why I'm like, I think I've covered all my bases, but we'll see once I use the metal detector. If that doesn't turn up anything, then, we're gonna have to really scratch our heads on what to do next. It's funny. One day I woke up and I wanted a fishing pole.
Do you like fishing?
I've never gone. I just wanted one so bad I went out and bought it. I've never used it, actually. Must have been one of those midlife crisis things. I guess so, maybe. I don't know. It sounds a bit like it. Okay, let's see. Secret weapons. Can we borrow one of those other things? Yep, best to take it back. Metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. It could be a metal monster. It could be like a weird steampunk mech lake monster. There's probably a story somewhere about that where there's a Loch Ness monster and it's actually a mech. So, you never know. I think... Yeah, hold on, let me think. Wasn't there the Godzilla animated series from, like, the late 90s? I think there's an episode where Godzilla fights the Loch Ness monster, because I remember the spoilers for people, I guess. Skip this if you want to go watch this episode if I piqued your interest, but the writers of the show were smart enough to be like, well, no one wants to see the Loch Ness monster actually, die to Godzilla, because the Loch Ness monster is so cool. So it's that classic thing where they realize there's another bad guy, and Godzilla and the Loch Ness monster team up, and I think it was a scientist with like a robot or something in the lake. He had like kidnapped the Loch Ness monster's baby or something. I literally haven't really thought about the Godzilla cartoon in 20 years, so I'm like really drawing hard on trying to remember what happened in those episodes, but I do remember there was a Loch Ness episode. I do remember that much. And I think the monster was a kind of a serpent thing in that one. You know, like kind of an eel or, you know, Asian dragon vibes to it, rather than being a plesiosaur. I remember it being all serpentine in that show, which I thought was pretty neat. Yeah. I'll have to go watch that episode again just so I remember what the heck was going on there. Anyway, let's look at this metal detector. As you can see, it's a metal detector. We use it to look for bullets in the ground. If you can find that monster with it, all the better. I'm not so hopeful. Oh man, whoa, wait a second. Looking for bullets? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. What if we find the missing third bullet in some weird place? Oh, that'd be fantastic. That actually makes a ton of sense now that I think about it, since we are trying to find stuff related to the case. I mean, fishing up some sort of evidence dropped from the boat would have made sense as well. I'm not saying, honestly, that was that crazy of me to lean on the fishing pole thing, but okay, finding the missing bullet would make a lot of sense. We'll see.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that.
Oh, you don't want to say anything about the metal detector? Okay, then. Okay, I'll go down here. Nothing here either? Eee. Oh, there you are, Lotta. Check it.
Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gourdy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
I think it makes sense. You know, probably there's a lot of junk in lakes. I'm sure the monster might have eaten it up. Okay, well, let's go. And this is it now, guys, because if nothing happens at the boat rental shop with this metal detector, I don't know what we're supposed to do next. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. What a last minute. That was just as last minute as the freaking courtroom scenes. Although, let's see what we turn up. We don't know what this is gonna be.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Huh. Nick! Look!
That's a really strange-looking bottle. The flags appear to be from Larry's concession stand, but kind of weird. Huh? An air tank? Oh, it's an oxygen tank. Or not oxygen, it's not an oxygen tank, because pure oxygen will kill you. And an air tank, right. Oh my god, that's such a cliche explanation, but there was a freaking diver in the lake who did the actual kill? Could that actually be where this plot is going? Huh. The valve looks broken. I mean, you know, an air tank would be used by a scuba diver. So that would be one hiding place for someone to kill Hammond that wouldn't be, you know, you could still hide from all the people. You could hide in plain sight on the lake. I'm surprised I didn't float that idea myself, now that I think about it. Float. Like it's such an obvious explanation. Apart from the part where you, like, I don't know what kind of gun this scuba diver would have to have that would work after diving underwater. I guess there are guns that work after submersion. I don't think it's just a video game thing. I don't know. Let's carry on. We'll see where this goes.
Oh, I thought it was Gourdy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gourdy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh, come on, Phoenix. Don't be that mean on her. You know, she means well. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we've found it.
It's heavy. An empty air tank. Oh, it's heavy even though it's empty. Okay, I mean, they are still pretty hefty, those tanks. So, yeah, makes sense. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. Okay, once again, well, finally the boat rental shop paid off this damn area. In a tiny way, but still. And those flags seem to be an obvious clue on where to go next with this. Because, yeah.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Let's go. I don't know which one I should. Let's go. Have you seen it before? I don't know if is it yours makes any sense necessarily. I mean, it appears to have been here because of the flags, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to do anything with Larry himself. We'll see. Have you seen this before?
Huh? Me? No, never.
That's a curious twitch right there. This is some L.A. Noir spotting nervous tics action going on right here.
Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter?
Actually, you know, fun fact, at least here in Finland, in summers the lakes tend to be rather fuzzy from particles, you know, mud and algae and stuff. Wintertime, the lakes clear up very nicely, so it's actually some of the clearest waters around these parts to go diving in the winter. Of course, in wintertime, there might very well be ice on the lake, but some brave souls can in fact go diving under the ice. I find the idea very terrifying, and I'm pretty sure there totally are cases where divers have died from losing their way, not finding the hole that they came out of the ice from. Like, I would probably insist on having an ice pick with me, one of those like ice axes with me if I went freaking diving under ice. Honestly, if I felt like fuck it, I'm not gonna find my way out of here. Time to fight my way out. That's like, you know, honestly, that's. But I think I don't know if I recommend that. You know, it probably weighs a ton to carry a big ice axe around. So, There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further.